think I tell them to just do it. It makes so much more sense to just switch everything to digitally, online. You will save so much time, and time is money at the end of the day, so it just makes sense.
Yeah, so the risk with traditional procurement is project overrun, and there was no real management structure to keep control or visibility on the state of procurement at any one point.
I think for me it was like sending emails. You're having to rely on your own organisation to remember who you've sent them to, keep track of what you've sent, when did you send it, what did you attach, attaching large files. Having something where everything is centralised is so much easier, and you're not relying on your own self and your own organisation, and keeping track of emails is just so difficult.
It was mainly time and lack of transparency.
There's definitely inconsistent in terms of the quality of subcontracts.
The traditional procurement schedule we used in the past was based on an Excel document, and it's very labour intensive to fill in. It is a fully intensive process to follow using Excel.
Populating the subcontracts would take a long time. They'd have to type up each subcontract individually. One thing that's been removed now is a lot of that's auto-generated.
In the past, when you've just issued it over email, a lot of people forget. So having a record of this is the day it's gone out, this is the day that it's due back. You can also see when people have opened it, when they've downloaded the documents, and when they last looked at it. So it's really useful to keep everybody in one line.
Well, the main benefit to us is live data at any one point. It allows us as a senior management team to focus our resource and time to make sure that risk isn't realised.
The tendering, I think, definitely faster, and in terms of the approvals, as a manager it helps me massively. I'd maybe get 10 different emails, whereas that's sort of all gone now, so yeah.
There's a central messaging function which keeps all communications in one place. It allows me to send the same message to multiple subcontractors, but it can be quite easy to compare.
The approval process is probably the biggest change. It's all done through electronic signature now. Putting aside the individual hundreds of emails, going through the procurement process and multiple packages, having it all in one place.
The way the procurement schedule works, you can manually adjust that milestone to give you quite a long lead time. Because everybody then has access to that portal, they can see we need to procure this package perhaps a lot earlier than what we thought.
At any one point you can go onto the system, and it does give you a sort of countdown period, can highlight the risk, and it helps the surveyors manage the time more efficiently. Every discipline within our business, from design managers to contracts managers, they've all got the same live data, what we see as senior management team.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely reduced the amount of questions that I get asked in the office, which again frees up my time even more. It just saves you so much time in so many different ways. I think you could easily say a couple of hours, 2 or 3 hours per order over at least 30 on one job. Even saving 1 hour per order is a benefit.
Historically, they probably have 10 different emails open, 10 different Excel documents and a master comparison. I think it's just having everything in one place.
In the past, I've only been able to send an inquiry out to perhaps 3 subcontractors, whereas now I can send that same inquiry out to 6. I'm doubling the amount of contractors I can send an inquiry to, and I can analyse everything so much faster.
ProcurePro has actually eliminated the risk profile of procurement. I wouldn't say 100%, but it has eliminated the risk nevertheless.
It's allowed us as managers to support the teams, so we can keep an eye on it, and we can put the targeted support in there where necessary to sort of prevent that slippage.
The extract tool is so easy. It takes 5 minutes to download the procurement schedule. It's so much quicker. Mostly they enjoy it. It's quite easy for them just to go down the list and fill out a rate rather than populate a different Excel sheet altogether.
We set the template that the subcontractor should price, and we're comparing apples with apples when we get the quotation in, whereas historically you get quotes in, some include some things, they've used their own forms, and making it all compare nicely can be difficult.
So the QSs were a bit resistant at first. No one likes change, but with more visibility, it now became a team effort.
Generally positive, so initially maybe a little bit of kickback, but it's probably saves anywhere between 1 hour and 2 hours per subcontract. It's definitely improved efficiency for the team. I think the advice is you probably just got to go for it a little bit, but after that initial bump in the road, it does make life so much easier. Being open to new technology such as ProcurePro, it'll allow your teams to focus on maximise turnover, maximise profit, mitigate costs, manage risks. So, yeah.